right, what's 7 times 3? 21. 7 and 7 is 14. And I'm not going to waste that last one on just 4. Got some more gunpowder. I want to save up gunpowder. And the reason I want to save up gunpowder is because I want to use the gunpowder to do some mining. And if you don't understand that, just wait. You'll see. Flour. There we go. Ugh, I need to redo my steps. And by redo my steps, I mean make some steps. Yeah, goodbye, cow. So anyway, real quick. So what was the worst thing that ever happened to me? No, what's the question? Oops, stuck in the ground. What was the worst thing I ever did in my punishment? Really, probably the worst thing I ever did was my mom made me help my younger brother tie his shoes, and I told him to spread his legs apart, and then I kicked him in the groin. And if you grew up in the 90s, you would know that what my punishment was. A severe beating. Not severe, but a beating. So that was fun. Not. I was just frustrated, I'm sure. Like, oh, hey, take care of your younger brother. Oh, hey, I don't want to. Why don't you take care of him? You're his parent. Ooh, burn. And now I have nieces and nephews, and I watch them do all the same types of stupid things, and I'm like, what are you doing that for? Be nicer. You got to be in charge of. You're not in charge of your sister, but you are responsible for her. You have to be responsible. You have to help her do things. You have to blah, 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 this and that. And I'm just like, ugh. I remember this. This was annoying, but it's part of life. It's part of being a nice, good, kind older brother or sister, whatever you are. Be kind. Kindness is awesome. All right. Last question. Forever. Maybe. We'll see. The last question. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of that with me too. I need steps. I can't be doing that over and over and over again. All right. The last question is a deep question. What are your major goals in life? That's a deep question, website. A deep question. One that I honestly don't really know how to answer. And the reason I don't know how to answer it is, what are anyone's goals in life? Like, there's a couple of different ways you can look at this. Because technically, we all have like personal goals, but then we all have like things we know we're supposed to do, if that makes any sense. Like you know that you're supposed to be a good person and help people and be kind, but at the same time, like sometimes you just want to punch a fool. I mean, it's not very nice, but sometimes people are just so stupid. So, but I mean, being kind shouldn't be anyone's goal. That should just be how you are. So you don't go around punching fools in the face. You are kind, generous, helpful, friendly, courteous, obedient, cheerful, brave, clean, reverent, all those Boy Scout things. I think I left one out, but that's okay. Let me know which one I left out. And so our goals aren't be a good person. That shouldn't be your main life goal. Your main life goal is like, you want to be famous. You want to be a movie star. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a teacher. You want to work with underprivileged youth. You want to, do tens of other things, right? And I need some more sticks. And, that's good stuff to want. I don't know. I think I'm just dodging the question. Dodging the question because I don't know. Maybe dodging the question because I don't know you that well and I don't want to share personal information. You weirdo, get off my back. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I know. And I'm not going to share. No, I will share. I'll share. What do you want me to share? My feelings, my aspirations, my thoughts. I've been sharing my thoughts this whole time. But I guess that's annoying, isn't it? I guess feels like a loaded question. Also feels like one of those questions that there is no wrong answer. Unless your life goal is to be a sociopath, I don't think there's really a wrong answer to the question. It's what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to leave for people? And, what's it matter what I leave behind? See, the bigger problem comes when you bring in other things, such as like philosophical notions of good and bad and the afterlife and what happens to us when we die, and is there a heaven and hell, and all that kind of stuff that people care about. I consider a lot of it to be real and true, So do lots of other people around the world. So it's not as simple as saying I want to be a movie star. It's like, okay, well, how are you furthering your beliefs of what your beliefs say you should focus on or think about, teach other people about, help people to come to terms with, to realize, whatever it is. So in that respect, I don't need anybody to remember me when I'm gone, because like, oh, let's have a parade and build him a statue. I don't need all that. What I do hope in that respect, though, is that the way that I've treated people, the way that I've helped them, the things that I've done for them, not just like, oh, I've done a lot for people. I hope they're grateful for it when I'm gone. But like, just kind of knowing that, I've been a good person, right? I've been nice to people. And perhaps when I'm gone, there will be a couple of people who will think about me in the sense that like, oh, remember when he did this? Remember when this happened? Remember when we went here? Remember when he talked to me about this when nobody else would? That kind of stuff. Remember how all those other adults, they were like, get over yourself. And then he was like, hey, you're a human being and I'm a human being and we all go through similar stuff. So why don't we talk about it? Let's just talk about it. Let's chat. Just have a chat. No need to condemn people or get mad at each other or, try to say that one of us is better or more right than the other one. Let's just have a chat. Dude, you gotta stay in the water, dude. That's probably my actual life goal, is not to be remembered, but to be reminded of, reminded by. So like, I don't care if people like remember me, but that like just one day they'll just be like, oh yeah, remember that? That was fun. He was cool. That helped me a lot. I'm glad I got to talk to him that one day. It really pulled me out of a dark situation and so grateful for it. That's what I hope. That's my life's goal. And if you know me more than just these silly little videos, hopefully you've caught on to that, because I am constantly doing stuff for other people that I do not want to do, to help and be nice and kind and loving and caring. I know it sounds bad, I'm saying, ugh, gotta be kind to people, bleh. That's not how I mean it, but I know that's how it comes off. But I'm working on it. So, as far as this little experiment has gone, I think I'm done. I've answered all these questions I found. I got pretty far in my world. I mean, I have diamonds and stuff back at my other place. And at other places where I started, maybe that's where I should finish. So let's go on a journey, shall we? Can't believe those two are still flipping there.